Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. We are looking for the Minstrel of Northwarden, so let's go ahead and get back into doing so. These trees always make me think that there's a Mordell warrior behind them because the colors are too similar. Alright, we got something up here. Sentinel Ogre. Let's get off the road. Locklear stumbled. As James shot a disapproving glance his direction, the enemy assumed a defensive posture, ready to meet the foiled surprise attack. Dang it! Alright, well I can still get to you and kill you in one hit, which is perfectly fine by me. I guess I'll get up here. Okay, not too worried about these enemies at the moment, so we are just going to practice accuracy casting. There we go. Don't need him to be held in place. There we go. Down he goes.
Hey now, don't come after me, that's rude. I just want to cast some spells on you. Is that so wrong? Oh look, I can cast a spell on you again. Sorry about that, James. My bad. My eyes aren't what they used to be, you know. Oh, shucks, I can't cast it on him.
Boop. And down he goes. Alright. Let's see what goodies you have for... Wow. Alright. Quite a few things. That was, that Sentinel Ogre was loaded for bear. A lot of enemies with, blessed weapons this time around. Poison, glad that that didn't get, triggered. Luton's Concentrate would actually be useful for you. And you now have too many, torches as well. I have a lot of, hammers. It's fine. Alright, well, we don't want to go into the cave. We don't need to. It's a private residence. Widow Halfgate greeted them at the door. Come in, she said warmly. They entered her house and made themselves comfortable as she prepared some tea. While she worked, she told them of the soldier at Northwarden that she had her eye on. I think that we have heard of that same thing before, so not really a big deal. Let's go ahead and rest. Didn't really need to, but eventually we would need to, so why not? Alright, is there anything on this road in between these two, paths? There is not. Alright. Okay. Mordell Warrior. Mordell Warrior. Let's agree to attack. Make sure that we are on Scouting and Stealth. Scouting and Stealth. Scouting and Stealth. There we go. That is a Witch Hag. James charged forward. Caught off guard, their opponents scrambled around helplessly before finally squaring off in a defensive position. Alright, that is quite a few of you. In we go. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I love that so much. And I have completely forgotten to get onto accuracy casting. And melee. That was fantastic. Just shoot the Witch Hag in the back. This is for winning at cards last night, you stupid witch. There we go. You rude jerk. You can die. You can die. Get up there so that you don't use your crossbow anymore. Whoopsie.
Sorry, James. You just look so much like a Moradel to my old eyes. Well, I can't help it.
Party's abilities have increased. About time. Alright, Locklear's strength has gone up. So that's something. Nothing on James. And accuracy casting on Patras has gone up. Very good. Alright, what do you have? You have a sword. You have a key. You have one ration. Get you into Armorcraft. Use up that hammer. I really do love the idea of stripping the armor off the corpse and then putting it back on once we're done. Just so that we can repair it. I will hold on to that armor, though. Oops. Alright, let's check this one out. A crossbow, some bolts. Okay, that's been repaired. That... Right. Okay. I just want to hold on to this for a moment so I can repair it. Carefully fit it back on the corpse. I'll leave the crossbow bolts. I don't really need them. There is a town up ahead. Over this area or something like that. So hopefully they have a shop that I can sell this stuff in. Otherwise, I gotta run all the way back up to the castle. Okay, not seeing any enemies. There are some. So we got 2 witch hags and some more Del warriors. Alrighty. You are all... Whoops. Why do I keep going into my inventory? Yep. You're all on that. Agreed to attack. Let's get off the road. That's a bookmark. And charge! The enemy was not surprised. In fact, they seemed eager to accept the challenge and moved forward to meet the failed charge. "Weapons at ready!" shouted James. "Looks like we're going to fight this one on their terms." Well, poop. Oh, I have 3 spellcasters to deal with. That's not good. That is actually kind of okay. It is not ideal. I think this calls for... Get the hell out of here and reload. I mean, if it were not all of those spellcasters, if there weren't 3 spellcasters, if there were 1 or none, I'd just take it. But spellcasters can disable your characters very, very easily. And I'm not a fan. You know? I'm just not really a fan. The enemy was waiting for us. "They've seen us!" James shouted. He shifted his concentration to 2 places, etc., etc. Really need Patras to get going for an Evil Seek on battles like this. I don't know if Evil Seek can miss. Let's see. You can get up there to that lady. See, the fact that he gets into range of Patras so quickly, and Patras is blinded. There we go, down you go. Take out the spellcasters. Take you out. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Evil Seek. Down she goes. Down you go. Whoops. 6%, yeah. I guess that makes sense. There we go. Okay, that was not an ideal fight. Patras is on fire. Yep. Is there anyone else poisoned? Yes. Yes, there is. I'm going to need to get some more of these. Miss having Gorath around, because he could not be poisoned. So, it's pretty handy. Pretty handy. Are these good rations? They're good rations. Let's go ahead and take those. We'll come back for a lot of the other stuff. That is frosted. I'll take the 20 gold. Speaking of... let's go ahead and do that. I don't have the inventory space to put that on your sword, but you are blessed anyway, so... we can take that. Leave that for now. Two rations. How you guys doing? You could take some. Anything else? Not really. True Sight tea. 7 rations. A quality 1 whetstone. 33 gold. Alright. Well, that wasn't an ideal fight, but it could have been a lot worse. Patras is in very bad shape. Go ahead and use that. Alrighty, let's see if there are any more enemies about. We do have our town here. Den camp on the Teeth. There are indeed enemies around. And I am on the appropriate stuff. I am. Alright, let's go. Charge! Enemy was waiting for us. Oh, poop. At least there are no spellcasters, but of course because Patras is all the way out there. Let's go over here and see what we can do to help out. Patras is already out of stamina. Great. Oh, is he poisoned as well? I am not even on the right things. Yep, he's poisoned. Just poison all over the place. I'm definitely going to need to get more anti-venom. Okay, down you go. .71% accuracy, but we'll keep going. Down you go. Ow!
That's very rude, you jerk. Get him, James and Locklear. Oh, thank you.
James's accuracy melee ability has increased. Patras is on fire, of course, because he keeps getting out in front. .13 rations. Just take as much of that as we can. 6 rations. Boy, they got a lot of rations. Hey, some restoratives. Very nice. Okay. Let's check out this shop, see if it has anything that, if I can sell my stuff. The Grumbling Magician. It's not going to have anything for me to But right, I can't do that without freeing up inventory space. Okay, Danon's Delusions, Bane of the Black Slayers, Night Fingers. Okay, so there are things that I can buy here, but I am not going to have anything that I can sell. Maybe? Nope. Nope, I need to run back to the castle. Great. Well, I guess as long as we're here, we'll check out these buildings. As long as I'm down on this little path. Okay, that's an abandoned inn. Is there anything behind the house? No. We've been here before. Okay. No one has lived here in some time. And I got ambushed. Great. Well, we're still on those things. And Locklear's poisoned. Stay away from Patras, please. Go and recover some health. Down you go. You keep recovering some health. And finally, you're dead. Okay. James' strength has increased. And Locklear is on fire. Here, put that on your armor. Alright, what do you have for me? Anything that I can sell right now? 42 gold. I'll take that. 38 gold. Some more torches. Some of that. I will leave that for now. Another whetstone. Some spoiled rations. Nothing that I can sell. Eesh. So many enemies to deal with. No one has lived here in some time. Place is abandoned. Nothing left behind for us because I probably already got it. Been here before. No one has lived here in some time. Okay, a tavern. Let's do some barding, get some cash. 66 sovereigns, I will take that. So we got the barmaid, we can talk. You got some arrows. Okay, people that we've talked to before. That's the Keshian knife guy that's everywhere. There's a second Keshian knife guy that's everywhere. Oh, whoops. Let me see if he does the same thing. James remembered the man. Smiling warmly at them, the man asked how their search for the missing minstrel was going. Have you found him yet? No, James replied with a sigh. I was hoping you might have some more insight on the issue. I'm not sure I know much to help you with. All I know is that he headed towards the old barn with the sticking door. That happens quite a bit up in these climates. What do you mean? It's all the rain, the man said, motioning at the roof. Warps the woods and rusts the hinges. Half the farmers in these parts have to keep a supply of Fatimor's formula handy, just so they can get at their cows in the mornings. I didn't know that, James replied. Oh well, I'll leave you to your drink. We've got to be searching some more. Good day to you then, the man said with a nod. Hope you find him. Alright, so there was different text at the first. Oh well, it happens. I could stay at the inn. There's stuff we can buy. Let's stay at the inn. There we go. All healed up. And there's plenty of food around for us to get more. Well, as long as we're here, he was saying something about the barn. Your strength has gone up. Not enough, though. You actually need 30 strength in order to do this. So, let's go ahead and use some Fatimor's formula. Bookmark. James pushed on the door of the barn, but it refused to budge. Despite the fact that there were no locks visible, the wooden door remained securely closed despite the group's repeated attempts to push it open. Finally, after a great deal of struggling, innumerable grunted curses, and with a great whining screech, the rusted hinges released. James motioned to the figures across the room. The man walked over to join them. He stood before them, shifting nervously. I didn't expect to see. I didn't think anyone would,
Come after you. Pah! I should have known it. You come a-prancing into North Warden with that little twangy box of yours, and you sing a blue streak about honor and glory, but when it comes down to it, you ain't got the picture. Instead, you got this yellow streak. You never stand and eyeball your problems face to face. You let other folk run you around. One day, somebody's gonna run your life right off a cliff.
I'm the one telling me to leave North Warden. Me. That's Tammany the Minstrel's decision, not someone else's. I'm making the decision to live.
Mortal done run you off, and they ain't even got here yet. They done a better job on you than any duke or baron you crossed swords with before. I'd not be in a castle with a coward like you anyway.
That isn't fair. I'm a minstrel. What good would I be? I don't know how to use a sword. I don't know how to heal wounds or direct a battle. I'd just be in the way. What good would I be? I'm just one insignificant man. Not so insignificant, Tammany. Before I went to serve in Krondor, my father used to advise me. When you have earned your title, make sure your minstrel is well paid. I hadn't a clue what that meant until I saw the battles at Armengar and High Castle and Sethanon and others since. When men sit and listen to songs about great battles, they remember men like themselves have faced terrible dangers and emerged alive, and that gives them hope. Sometimes that's the only thing that an army needs. But why do they all have to depend on me? Why did fate arrange it that I was the minstrel who happened to be at North Warden? We aren't going to force you to go, Tammany, despite the fact that we were told to force you to go. It's your life, your decision. If you choose to leave, that's your business. Could I request a favor of you before I make a final decision? Anything, if it will set your feet back on the road to North Warden. There is a cave not too far from here that is known as the Diviner's Halls. Within there are several small stones, called pattern stones by geomancers, which can foretell a man's future. If you return with one, I will make my decision.
Geomancy? Should have figured you'd go in for that hosum-posum. Just another way for something else to make your hard decisions for you.
Quiet, Patras. We'll see what we can do, Tammany. Alright, so that is leading us to the Diviner's Halls, but I am going to call it an episode here. When we return next time, We are going to have already gone back to North Warden a few times and sold off a bunch of stuff, and then we'll get ready to go back into the Diviner's Halls. The last time we were there, we did fight a bunch of enemies, but I think there are going to be some new encounters and new stuff to do, because obviously we didn't find those stones last time. Anyway, that will all be next time. I'll also buy the scrolls for Patras so that he has those spells at least. See you next time, everyone.